A week ago is my year anniversary of starting that fellowship, and I really thought I was gonna be able to do great things. Now that it's been a year since starting that fellowship, a year ago I thought this was gonna be the beginning of, I don't know, of everything that I've been wanting and chasing for the past 5 years. And now I'm left actually incredibly burnt out. I feel like I'm in a place where I have to abandon my dreams again. So, but I have discovered that I am on the autism spectrum, and I only knew that because my fellowship has pushed me into a burnout that I haven't been able to recover from. I am unemployed. Now I'm left, right, in the worst state my body has ever been, and my mind has ever been in my entire life.
Position, spread and walk, grip your mat so much you'll feel the power. You lift forward, pass your shoulders, oh yeah. You high, press your feet down, dive your chest towards the earth.
So I guess a little update on my burnout. I wanted to record so much more of what my days look like and what I struggle with, but I struggled to do anything over the weekend. So I'm dealing with AUDHD. So I get into these paralysis when I'm stressed out, but I'm also in a really bad autistic burnout. So I couldn't do anything on Friday. I know I should be recovering and resting, but I'm unemployed, but I'm still volunteering for this nonprofit, and it makes sense to be well, why aren't you taking a break? But I don't feel like I am good enough to get a job, and I basically have been upskilling for a year, working 12 hours a day for multiple months in a row during my really intense and rigorous fellowship, which should be enough because their name is prestigious out here in the Bay, but it's not. And I actually genuinely want to volunteer because I am not really in community spaces right now because I can barely get myself to leave the house. This is something that feels good because we're trying to work with, we're trying to help unsheltered people in the Bay. So it really actually means something to me, and it's another side comms kind of project that I can talk about in job interviews as a board member. And I only have to do 8 hours a week. Right now I'm only doing 6 because I get really burnt out, and it really just depends on the task. But I do have an apprenticeship as well that's 4 hours a week. Anyways, so I couldn't do any of those tasks on Friday, so I just didn't do anything but rot. It's so hard because my ADHD is screaming for dopamine, but I have a dopamine menu that I should do instead, but I couldn't get myself to do any of it on Friday. So I mean, last week was bad. I was feeling very low, feeling really bad about myself. I found out I didn't get this one position. I was just feeling really shitty, But then on Saturday, for my friend's birthday, we went up into the wilderness. You could oversee the bay. It was very beautiful. And we did a shrooms trip. It was my first time tripping on shrooms. And it changed my life. It changed my life. Oh my God, it changed my life. It was so beautiful. It was so spiritual. Long story short, I just what was awakened in my mind was just Capitalism. It's ruining my life. My burnout and my sadness is just exacerbated by like being unemployed and just not feeling good enough if I'm not like working at LinkedIn or something. Like I tie my worth to productivity so much, and that is bullshit, you know. Like I am so much more, and I'm so much more worthy of love. If y'all want to know more about that experience, I'm happy to share. A lot was revealed, so I'm taking it one step at a time. I did my yoga this morning. I moved my body. I almost have my water. Obviously I need to drink like at least three of these a day, but it's really hard to drink water, so if I at least get one, I feel good about that. I'm gonna go, I have like a list of things, right? It's like the dopamine menu for when I'm like crashing or whatever, but my recovery, it's not just laying in bed for recovering from burnout. It's like doing things that replenish you. So yoga, art, getting outside, what are they? Hyperfixation, special interest, my special interest, and that really is language learning for me. So I was doing my Korean study while I was getting ready for the day. I do have a list of things that I have to do this week. If I'm gonna do any work, it will be applying for this one. It's another comms position. I feel like that one makes sense to apply to. I do need to follow up on like other ones that I applied to, like talk to hiring managers, referrals and shit. It's a lot. I'm not really feeling that today. I'm not feeling that at all. That makes me feel really stressed. Yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm just gonna keep trying to my best to take care of myself and recover from this burnout. They're super easy to make. Veggie samosas. Because I'm not trying to cook right now. I'm really tired.
About too late at night. It's a little scary coming home by.
이거 아니에요.
이거 아니에요.
This is not my bag.
가방 제 가방 아니에요. this 이거 가방 이거 제 가방 아니에요. 되죠? 이거
제 가방 아니에요.
제 가방 아니에요. 제 가방 아니에요. 가방이에요. 제 가방 아니에요.
日本の家庭料理について学びながら勉強しましょう。
学びながら日本語を勉強しましょう。日本の家庭今回は日本の家庭料理について学びながら日本語を勉強しましょう。Oh my gosh. Good morning. I'm really tired. I usually get up at 7. Oh my gosh. I did not get enough sleep last night. Oh my. The sun? Oh dang, girl, you are? Okay. I'm so tired. I need to quickly do my last yoga class, and then I'm done with my yoga teacher training and I get my certification, so that's actually like crazy. And then my apprenticeship starts, but it's Tuesday. My body hasn't shut down or anything. Didn't work like too much yesterday. I hit all the like the restorative practices that I'm trying to implement. Today I actually like have to work. I have to go to downtown Oakland for like a coffee chat, do work more than an hour a day. Like what happens to my body? Because for now I'm like okay, I'm like doing okay. I'm not shutting down. My shutdowns look like, yeah, the anxiety in my chest gets really bad. The brain fog, it feels so terrible. Like my brain is on fire. My arms and my back and my chest get, my arms and my chest and my back get super tingly, and I basically just like go catatonic. And that's literally if I work hard. I will let y'all know how I'm doing with working.
Is it this one?
혹시 이거예요?
혹시 이거예요?
혹시 이거예요? 이거예요? これですか?これですか?혹시って日本語で何というかな?これですか?まさかやばい忘れちゃったまさかもしかしてそれは世界な答えですもしかしてこれですかもしかしてこれですかもしかしてこれですか혹시 이거예요? 혹시 이거예요? It's like I want to give y'all an update of how I've been, but I feel like bad about myself. How do I explain this? It's Friday. I didn't record anything Wednesday or Thursday. Yesterday was a really bad like mental day. I feel like dopamine chasing won and I could barely work and I pretty much was just rotting on my phone all day. And I know that's not good for my brain, like I know it, but it just kind of happened. I'm making lunch. I have some like work things that I need to do. I do have like girly pop plans with two of my beautiful friends. This week has been, it's hard. I want to recover. I want to like prioritize those things. But like capitalism doesn't stop. You know, I applied to this job and then I ended up talking to the hiring manager right away, which is actually really great. And she wanted me to send a portfolio, and so I had to teach myself things like a brand kit and other comms stuff. So that's what I did on Wednesday with that friend, and that I think that's why I couldn't function on Thursday because I worked for like 4 hours. I'm also procrastinating because I need to do things today, but I'm like scared and my brain feels, it's like, what do I do first? Because I have so many things to do and I have them written down somewhere, so I'm just like stressed about them because I can't even remember what they are, but I wrote them down, so like, what I have to, does that make sense? My brain is just like, anyways, I'm gonna make udon, kare udon with mushrooms and sweet potatoes. Also, one thing, okay, like maybe I haven't done great with recovery, working. I've done great with working, but I feel guilty if I don't work every single day. Does that make sense? One thing I have been doing is my 한국말 공부 my Korean study. 근데 오늘 저는 고 있어요. 태윤어 문법, like that grammar. 고 있어요 plus 있어요 grammar point을 공부했어요. 그리고 지금 I'm trying to say like now I can say. Anyways, so now I can say this. 지금 한국말 공부하고 있어요. 근데 잘 부탁합니다. Did that make sense? Did it make sense? I don't know. So I'm doing that, and I feel that is like my special interest, is like my foreign language study. It makes me so happy. It makes me feel so good. And I just made a new friend who's actually from Korea today, and she says my Korean is so cute, and I'm so glad that I can practice with her. Smile. Okay, so it's Saturday. Today was supposed to be like a full recovery day, but I do have to like work. It's gonna be half and half. My friend and I, we're gonna go to a beachy place. I have no idea where we're going. I don't have a car. She has a car, but I'm gonna bike to her place. I have some inking that I want to practice, like pictures from my trips that I never did. I have a book just in case. But I'm also bringing my laptop because I might have 2 job interviews next week. I'm gonna work on that job prep. And then I'm joining this community group. I wanna read up on the community guidelines. Here, just some reflections from the past week and trying to observe how I'm doing and how I can handle things. Sorry, words are hard. I had a really restorative weekend with my friends. I get a little confused between like what's actually happening in my body, but I was like freaking out yesterday because so many of my plans changed, and then I just was paralyzed and I didn't know what to do. I didn't get everything that I needed to get done. So I am just gonna take it one day at a time, but that cost me a lot of stress. But like, it was really nice. I feel like I deserve to rest and like rejuvenate with friends over the weekend, but then because I didn't do work, my brain's like, well, you're like, you should punish yourself now because you should have worked. You should have worked until all your stuff, I don't know if that makes sense. For sure, I need to start my mornings right, and they need to be slow. I'm gonna continue to be kind to myself. I'm going to take it one day at a time, one task at a time, but for sure, curate my mornings to be slow and chase the right dopamine, which is actually just like moving my body. So I did do my yoga today. I did a Grow with Joe video. I just walked to Target. That was like a 20-minute walk to get like my easy meals. I don't know how this series will be received. I honestly just want to be able to connect with other AUDHDers, whether y'all have known for a while or you were also either self-diagnosed or diagnosed later in life. I'm 27, and I feel like understanding this about myself explains everything that's been wrong with me my entire life, but specifically the last 5 years. I can touch more on like everything that's led up to this burnout over the last 5 years if y'all want to know more. Yeah, I left the Mormon church, super into social impact work. I was a community organizer in Utah. I would love to share that with y'all. If y'all are interested in my language study routines, which really, it's like a little non-existent. I just like do what I want, I guess. Or like if you want more on like why I started studying Japanese in the first place and why I'm choosing to study Korean. I would love to nerd out more on like, it just brings me so much joy to learn these languages simultaneously. I did not say that word right. Anyways, take care of yourselves if you're also going through burnout. How long have you been in it? Has this happened before? How long did it take you to get out of it? Like, what are your restorative practices? So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.